particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the Tar Heels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside the spot. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Hits inside. It's Overton. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead. And be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Right side, it's Reynolds. Could not make his way to the corner. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. Maybe some room here. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on the counter. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Overton. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Hokies want to move quickly. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QBC's easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, it's Overton. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Left side is Reynolds. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're wearing this defense down on the opening drive. 12 play coming. Now it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Reynolds. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hokies Here's Joyner. Beck's going for the goal. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forces the fumble, and get the touchback.
From the gun, shakes off the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Selling the fake. Grabs it in the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. The tag. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. I can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Out wide left, it's Ship. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Keeps it himself. There he goes. The 40. Inside the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. scrambles and throws off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this defense has had an elite first half. Kept them off the scoreboard. They put a drive together right before the half. Talk about some momentum. Hold them to a field goal here on this third down. Don't let them get a touchdown. They've played so well this first half.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeps it himself. Sees some running room. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Hokies headed quickly to the line. On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. A lot of room to the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Left side is York. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
They Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Finds his man down the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Offense gets set for second down. The snap sets up to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fresh center down's going to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Comes down, it's York. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Just keeps slinging it. Got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds his man. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right side, it's Reynolds. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Offense in an empty set. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. The throw. Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush right in his face. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll send the back in motion. Drops back on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Craver. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
Offensive line not able to give this quarterback any time. That defense was in a prevent defense, and still that QB didn't have enough time to get rid of the football.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Virginia Tech's head coach told me at halftime they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll run it. Knocked down immediately.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Hokies are flying down the field. Wants to throw one first. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Tells to run, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Sees a crease. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They punt it away on 4th down. Trying to take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
3rd and long right here. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know it.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Trying to establish the run. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. He's going to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Hokies sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hard running there. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Finds his man. It's Reynolds. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Handoff to Joyner. Breaks into the open. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Joyner again. Got a little grass.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Keeps it on the option. At the 35, he's open. Lots of room to run. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Making the adjustment on the play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Tight end now in motion. On the option. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on fourth down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won a
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Hokies. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Swings it out to his running back. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield, it's Chambers. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Tar Heels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his target. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna look downfield again. He'll take a shot. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They're all over him. And down he goes. Now Wade just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Shows him the stiff arm. He's out past the 35. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. North Carolina will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Here's Quentin one more time. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to...
Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. With the win today, they're now bowl